So if you had told me 10 or even 5 years ago that I would be speaking to you here today, I would not have believed you. I was raised by hippie environmentalists who met on a commune, actually. And one of my very earliest memories was of grabbing the wrong corduroy bell-bottomed pants at an anti-nuclear rally, because from my height, they all looked the same. So when I began to look at the real numbers behind what it would take to address climate change, and the dual challenge of also lifting billions of people around the world out of poverty, I realized that all the focus from the environmental movement on a few popular technologies that have major challenges weren't going to get us there, and that almost everyone else was ignoring nuclear. So it was a multi-year process for me to actually come to terms with that fact, having been so steeped in the fear and the negative associations that nuclear has. And the gateway for me was advanced nuclear technologies. And I have seen it time and again, both in the political conversations, but also among environmental funders, that once you help break open their assumptions about what they think they know about nuclear by pointing out that there is another generation of technologies that offer different attributes that address a lot of their concerns, they can then, once they're comfortable with that idea and with those technologies, go back and go, you know what though, that current technology is actually pretty great too. So you saw it in some of the Senate committee hearings actually. Even when the committee hearing was meeting about advanced nuclear technologies, you had some of the climate hawks and the Democrats actually on that committee raising the issue of maintaining the current fleet, because they're now starting to see, they look at the numbers and they go, you know what, if these plants close, we're not going to meet our climate commitments. And so what you all do matters for the world. It matters for lifting people out of poverty. It matters if we want clean air. It matters if we want to address climate. And I think too often, because to be fair, you've had a lot of bad things have been said about nuclear. And it's understandable the kind of defensive crouch that it sometimes seems like the industry is in. But I just want to tell you that there is a new conversation. So along with myself, a number of other environmentalists are changing their minds.